The final truth of the famous Chow Ben and Chow Lin driving and crashing into the shop is finally out. And from what I know, they really deserve to die in pieces. And luckily, they died. And also for the Chow Lin girlfriend, why care so much about her conditions or even pity her for being stupid to get herself burned to try to save her Chow Bin boyfriend? She was literally cheering for her Chow Bin boyfriend to speed on a narrow, curvy route.
Yeah, my Chow Bin boyfriend better than Lewis Hamilton. Bin, go, go, go.
And then later got herself on fire by trying to save her Chow Bin boyfriend. The car boom and the fire shot on the skin and disfigured in some way. And later she was like, oh, I was sacrificing myself to save my boyfriend. Trying to gain some sympathy from us for her suffering. First, there was a boyfriend, Chow Ben, and he has nothing to do with us. But if she were doing that for someone else that she didn't know, that could be a different thing. Second, her boyfriend was a murderer because he was recklessly speeding under a high degree of alcohol to bring all his friends in the car, boom, and die. Third, instead of stopping her boyfriend and his friends from speeding, that Chow Lin actually followed them with another car and yeah, I settled for her boyfriend. So now, do you think that she deserves our tears or what some people say her to be heroine? There are a lot of silent heroes out there in our midst, yet unreported. What we should do is to pan her like flying pan. She is just a very selfish Chow Lin girl, and the people could blindly admire her. She's the one encouraging her boyfriend to race and wanted to be very howly and to show off how dashing her Chow Bin boyfriend was in his BMW. Boom, 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 and drift like this, like Jay Chow initially. But too bad for her Hao-Lian. The car crashed in the shop and exploded. And she then went to the fire to save her irresponsible CB boyfriend and got her whole body burned. So how could we say that her action is heroic or even a selfless sacrifice? As a matter of fact, we should count her as a very selfish Chow Lin girl. She's supposed to be responsible for her CB boyfriend's death and whoever died with him. My point is, if the girlfriend was a good alien, she should stop him from racing. But the thing is that she didn't. Instead, she was so happy and so excited to see the car spinning and drifting on the road 4 times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and boom. That's it. All those people in the car are selfish and irresponsible. Chow Ben and Chow Lin. So really count herself lucky for being alive. They all really deserve to be burned and die, and the insurance should not even consider or compensating them at all. This because they purposely brought this upon themselves and it had nothing to do with any accident but an act of irresponsible driving offense. If you drink, don't drive. There's been spinning around on the road at Tanjong Pagar about 4 times at about 150 km per hour in the middle of the night, 4 a.m. The road was very narrow, squeezy, and also very curvy, but they simply didn't care about it, despite their stomach is full of Korean barbecue and also brains are filled with so much Korean alcohol. Moreover, they ignore the speed limit that is 50. Ignore the buildings, ignore the pedestrians, ignore the people sleeping, ignore all kinds of surroundings, ignore everything, and that stupid girlfriend was actually cheering excitedly for them. Ben, go, go, go. What they were doing was very irresponsible and totally selfish. 5 people squeezed in the car just for the thrill. They're so dangerous, not only for themselves but also for others. If they didn't die, other people would have died for them. And then we would say that the heaven has no eyes. Moreover, what I think is that they were speeding not only under some alcohol influence but also under some drugs that the police so far might not have detected. Nevertheless, that Chow Alien girlfriend was so alien to encourage them to speak. Good alien girlfriend will not do this. Instead, they will be very worried for their boyfriends and tell them to stop risking their life like this. Thus, they are just Chow Aben and Chow Alien, all the CBs. And luckily, they died. They really don't care about their lives, don't care about their friends, don't care about their families, and don't even care about others using the road. They only care about how to be howling like Chow Abens and Chow Aliens in BMW. So in conclusion, they deserve to be burned in pieces. If they didn't die, other innocent would die for them sooner or later. If you want to know what really happens and the whole story, remember to watch all my previous videos about them and how I pan them like a frying pan. Say
Oh, we are the saviors.